Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory. Who told you, Mr. that you're a traveller from another dimension? Welcome in there, mate. I would say I hope you've been keeping out of trouble, but you know. Oh, we missed the train. Now, last week, well, we were supposed to rebuild the nuclear facility, and we got distracted making a people cannon. That's going to be pretty much the same. We're going to mess around. We're going to try and not do the upgrades, but we're also going to do some people cannon and an evening, happy cat lady, and welcome in. I don't know. Should we start off with doing some firing ourselves out of the cannon? Actually, I want to go up there and make a little modification to it before we shoot ourselves out of a cannon. We need to make sure we have enough. If we're actually before we shoot ourselves across. Because as much as we can go one way, it still takes like nearly 3 minutes to come back in the tubes. So we need to make a people cannon at the other side to shoot ourselves back over here. What could possibly go wrong? What sort of mischief you've been getting yourself up to there, though? Oh, slowly spinning around. This was not a good idea, building this round and round and round. just as a note. Whee. Right, so we had that was the 10 mark, wasn't it? Yeah, that's 15. Right, I just want to get rid of, because I'm sure when we shot out of it, we kind of, it was almost like we'd hit a it was almost like we hit something as we came out. So we get a shot of that. I'm sure that'll be fine. Actually, no, we can put a half slab there. I can remember where they are. Half slab? No, foundations. Half foundation. It doesn't look entirely weird. Okay, let's... Power lines. Right, still 2 more, and we need to... Oh wow, was that tower really doing that many of these? Right, let's just put Mark 3 in. Was that my brain is melting with all the Warframe grinding I'm doing? You'll be seeing it in your dreams when you go to sleep. How long is their anniversary event going on for? Is it like the whole weekend, or is it the whole week? I can't remember what you said the other day now. Let's press this button here. No, let's press this button here. Transportation. And I would like at least 15 of these. Which needs really the corresponding 30 of them. It looks like we have the inventory for it. And we'll need what do you do? What's the pipe? The pipe is that. Yeah, we'll just put down 15 of those, even though it's going to take an awful lot more. Just so we've got something in our inventory. 10 weeks. Oh god, 10 weeks for 10 years. That's that was it, wasn't it? Should we risk it? Should we just fly straight across and hope that we have enough equipment to deal with it? I want to try and experiment as well. When we fly through, I want to hold the space button down and see if it causes any other effect. That would came out a lot smoother, I would probably say that. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Hit the water, hit the water. Water. Oh. I don't know if we flew under that or if we clipped through it. But it's definitely a lot faster than taking the tube. I was on here earlier and I've noticed there's a problem. The radiation from the disposal area, the radius is getting bigger. I think I didn't realise that was a thing, but it seems like we can't... It seems like our ability to get close to there is diminishing rapidly. So I think what we'll have to do is we're going to have to transport the tons of waste and dispose of it. So, well, we can't actually dispose of it as such, but we need to store it somewhere else because this is obviously too much. And the generators are producing more and more of it. Which is kind of why we built this facility over here to start with. It was away from our main base. So, our main base is here. This is the nuclear facility. I perhaps vote that we maybe transport all the waste materials up here. And build a platform in the ocean to keep it away. Anyone else think that's a good idea? I'm kind of also thinking our people cannon, we maybe should use the existing structure that we built like 2 months ago. But the problem is though, the ladders don't go that high. But if we go inland to that bit over there, we could probably find a way up there and then we can then build down, which I think will probably be the most efficient way of doing it. He says moments before disaster. I thought we'd already claimed that. I don't have the inventory space right now to fill up a slot with one of those things. Yay, glow-in-the-dark fish. We can eat our fish and chips in the dark. Where was that original? Oh, that was where you can just see the shadow of the original ladders. Oh, I wish we'd done this more tidy as well. Look at the mess. Look at the mess. JD, welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much. 25 months of madness. Oh, so the 24 months of having with the one and only Dr. Crazy. JD, thank you so much, and thank you so much for everything. 25 months of madness. Welcome in there, mate. I hope you're feeling a bit better today. I could do with a nap, to be honest. We've been out. We've got a Chinese tonight, and yeah, after having that, I could just do with a snooze now. But welcome in there, mate. We're back on the Satisfactory, and we're building we're going to look into building a return people cannon. Is my goal. Was that 25 months bloody nutter? Yeah, we're all nuts around here. It's the Maddie. This conveniently placed ladder. You'd almost think I somehow had got a weird vision of this in the past. It's been a while since because we haven't done too much Satisfactory this year. I want to say this is maybe the second stream this year. And yet we still have nearly 400 hours on this save. Say on this save, this is my only save. But you agree that's what keeps me here. Uh-oh. JD pulls out the harmonica of doom. Streamlabs quoted from JD. And Happy Cat Lady quoted from Nightbot. I think I gave it to Nightbot last night. I think we're high enough here, do you reckon, to cannon over there? Spread the love. And the dysentery. It's almost the same thing. Now, this is going to be a bit of... Oh, imagine if we had to walk all the way back again. How are we going to do this then? Let's build... what do you call those things before I die? I need to build a who do you call it? I think it's in this menu. It's not in this menu. I don't know if this is the right one. I've built the wrong tower. It doesn't matter. I just need to get away from that radiation. 2 seconds. Everything's in the green. And I'm just looking down at my monitor PC at my feet. And I'm doing the wiggly thing to see if it cuts out. It doesn't. It seems might be a glitch in the matrix at your end. But the Matrix. I was thinking about the Matrix the other day. Has anyone seen that new movie? We've probably discussed this before. Because they made a 4th one, didn't they? I'm just going to make a quick grid here. Take out the centre, because that's how I'm going to be able to get up and down here. I've got like a vision now of... Actually, while we're up here, see, what we'll do is we'll build a train line to go over there, and that's where we'll dispose of the nuclear material. But we also need to build a people cannon to fire us basically into that tower. Yeah, actually, because if we could aim exactly for the elevator, we could hit the elevator and fall down. Assuming that flying into it face first doesn't kill me, which is probable. They might want us downloading that. Oh yeah, that special bouncy material. But your recommendations were so tempting. Oh, bugger. Hashtag blame Trissy if I fell to my death. I want some ladders. I'm going to just for when this goes screwy. We'll just get a set of ladders there at least. Granted that we should really run a set of ladders all the way down from there. I think I ran down like a dozen blocks. Okay. What does I have to hold again? Left control? Yeah, left control gives you unsnappy control. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's... No, it's not quite. How far across do I have to be to actually impact it? I mean, we can adjust course mid-flight. I think it'll probably be best... Yeah, actually, I'm going to leave that exactly where it is, and we'll pray that we can adjust course mid-flight. Oh, we got to get juice up here as well. Did anyone write down how long the last one was? That sounded bad as well. Right, let's get the tube thing out. Now, do I put it smack in the middle? Do we start it there for symmetry, or do we start it on the side for access? The new Matrix wasn't as good as the original. I'm not even confident I've seen a trailer for it. I knew they were doing it, but I think that's as far as I got. But yeah, I love the original 3. I know that lots of people like complained about it. It's like Assassin's Creed 3. Lots of people complain about it, but I like it, especially the final conflict. Would that work if we built it smack next to one another, or would we not be able to build up enough momentum? Anyway, we need 15 of these in any case. We'll try it, because I mean we're just experimenting and learning how these work. Yeah, that the miniatures as well. Oh, wrong button. The only thing I would probably say that I didn't like in the conclusion of the originals. Am I leaving a gap? Yeah, I'm gonna leave an air gap. Does that leave an air gap? Yeah. The only thing I probably say I didn't like in the originals was a thing that you see in like all movies now is the flying around fight in the sky. You know, and you get the ones where, you know, like one super character punches another one, and they punch each other at the same time, and it causes like a big shockwave thing. It's just a bit. It's been done. I really don't know if this is going to work, but if this compact version works, we'll experiment. I want to build one here, but we might as well build a one going back to, going over to the, because we're high enough here, you know. So remember last week I was sort of like talking about making like, have like all the different locations fire into one, or we could have a one where we could like bounce between the sections. Given our height here, I think it would save on resources to bounce between the sections. Because I mean, if we want to get over the desert, say we come over here, we land over here, and then we then jump on the platform from this side, and then jump over there to get to the desert zone. It's still going to be faster than any other means of transport. It takes 15 seconds to get over here. Say another 15 seconds, that's 30 seconds, say, across the whole thing. I think shooting from there or that back corner would probably take 20 seconds in any case, because it's longer distance than where we are here. Was it there? Yeah. There's so many times as well. I'd probably say with sequels as well. They weren't necessary, because I mean, there's many films where you'd be quite happy just leaving it where it was. You know, the story had like a beginning, middle, and end. Anything beyond that's kind of like a cash grab in many cases. How many of these we built? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll build 10 and we'll see what happens. We get power up here yet. How many gaps is that between it? Was that immediate? I've never seen any of those Friday the 13th ones, but is that one of the ones that has like the 20,000 sequels? Did they do that kind of thing as well? Because they've done like I've never seen them again, but I'm aware that the American Pie films have got like 10,000 sequels. I think they did like 500 Home Alones as well, didn't they? But there's only like 2, I believe, that star the Macaulay Culkin fella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Okay, let's get some power cables in here. 7. Actually, this is a good idea. And then I'm going to pop that there. How many can that store again? I think that holds 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9 actually. Oh no, no, including the original. Including the original connection. Right, what I'll do is I'll put the so that we can like denote where it changes. Technically they're all powered up, but they're not powered up. I think it's a suspension bridge. Right, let's just upgrade that pylon as well, just to keep everything happy. And then I want to do that again. And oh, actually, hang on. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't do it. No, I thought we transferred. I thought we had the power grid along here anyway, but we don't. was just about to say the same. The Studio C. Yeah, and then yeah, they're just. Do you guys watch? I can't remember the name of the channel. We were just watching one of their videos just before. Screen Rants. They do the make the one of their series is the pitch meetings, where they take the mick out of the potential pitch meetings. You got like the guy who has the it's like, well, why didn't you say that there was money, kind of thing. It just makes it anyway. American Pie has 4 sequels, I think, and numerous spin-offs. I wonder how many. Oh, bit busy emergency room for interfering with the pastry in peculiar ways. Right, let's take that out. We got to get power up here next, and not get too irradiated in the process. I wonder if it might be a good idea to. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. This is gonna look really bad, but it's got to be done. Eventually, we'll have a proper grid. Yeah, the ladders only went down this far, didn't they? As did the wall. What's that there? A Cornish pasty doesn't work. Or so you're told, eh? We're going to build the ladders down here first. Okay. Yes, you were told. Ooh, wrong button. Oh, how many filters we got? We got 104 filters. They're a funny to make. Oh, why can't I connect? There we go. We will build a cannon to launch ourselves up here at a later stage. But for now, we'll just do it with ladders. Ooh, bugger. Oh, so I thought we'd missed the run. Oh, we're almost out of components as well. Which is problematic. Come on, let me clip to the bottom. That gets us back into the water. Okay, what do I need to finish off those wall segments? I bet I don't have whatever it is in my inventory. That would be too easy. Frames. Nope, nowhere near enough. Alright, we'll have to take the slow way back to base. Unless the train is here? Of course, by a friend. It's a whole new meaning to a sausage roll. Oh, I never shared the pictures of the sausage rolls, did I? That the chocolate thief made. We all have that friend. Okay, we'll have to take the 2-minute journey back in the tubes. And we want a ton of the thingamy-whatsits. Track on. Oh, the train was almost there. actually want to see this after after this conversation. Back when we lived in Appleby, the butchers, they used to make Christmas time. They used to make sausage rolls with cranberry flavouring in them. Love those. We've been trying to recreate them ever since, but it doesn't go according to plan. Sausage rolls. After we're up for a Chinese tonight, and I said I could just do with a nap now, to be honest. I was sitting in the chair before, I could feel like my eyes were going. Oh. I can't wait till I activate some more of the features with Ada 2.0, because whenever you do that, it'll trigger that on the screen. I'm just not ready to activate some of those bits and bobs yet. There is something new. I didn't have time to finish it today. Another new feature that highly experimental, so we'll try it tomorrow to see if it's going to work. We'll select one victim. Volunteer, I meant to say, from the chat to execute the series of commands. But I haven't finished proofreading the instructions yet, because Ada will give some instructions on how to carry out the task. And you know what my spelling's like. Right, we want some of those. How do we make those thingamajiggies again? So to build basic wall outlets, we need rods for those as well, right? We'll grab a few of those whilst we're here. Don't know how many we need, but we'll just take these, and then we will jump over to the people cannon. Right, after tomorrow, I won't be around as much. New job starting tomorrow as. Oh, you got a night shift job. What type of night shift job is it that you're starting? I worked night shift in the travel hole for far too long. Round and round we go. If there's nobody around, you'll be able to, hide in the office. Also, you like organising the orders and stuff like that on the night time. Then is it like a distribution centre, or is it like in one of the like stores? Just recently, like some Marks and Spencers. Well, they're called M&Co now. I believe they're actually closing down now as well. But my first job is I used to be the warehouse manager for what was Mackay's. Then they rebranded themselves to M&Co. Or Mother & Co, as it stands for. Yeah, definitely holding space as you travel through the tube is better. Brakes, 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 brakes. Oh. Now we're going to have to go up to come down, because I'm not fanning on trying to line up those panels up there with down here. So we'll just go up to come down. But the distribution one. So it'll be like getting prepped up for the vans to take the stuff out the following. Ooh. Autosave. It's how irradiated we're going to get every time we try to use this cannon. I can see my house from here. Shit, we couldn't build like some kind of boxed shielding around the thingamajiggy here. Oh, hang on, I need to be in zoom mode. Or zoom mode. There's one of those. Oh yeah, there's like a brief stutter as it saves the world. Maybe that's what you caught earlier on there. We almost near the bottom. We're almost there. Ooh. I think it does it every 10 minutes. I forget what the thing is for it. Okay, let's now get some power cables on the go. Oh, wrong way. Right, I'm just going to put this... Oh, actually, we need to get that a little bit lower. Oh, the radiation. We're going to be so ill. We'll just have to see each time how high we can get this up. Every now and again, just pausing to relink it. Because I always forget how high you can, like what length you can do these two. Evening, Samwise. What mischief are you getting yourself up to? See, a little bit higher. We are back on the Satisfactory this evening. And about to test the second people cannon, but a slightly modified one, in that it takes up a fraction of the space. And not like it's shaved off a massive amount, it's still quite big. That's what he said. At work today. I thought I told you to phone in sick. I'll write you a note. Oh, I didn't see that was there. Right, I hope that the cannon is charged now. It sounds like it is. Yeah. Hang on. Why are these ones yellow? Oh. Oh, please tell me this works. Yeah. If not, we would have to dismantle everything that we built on this end section. Right, they're all in the green. Now, who thinks this is going to work? Oh, you have a good night there, Matty. Behave yourself, and thank you for coming in. And good luck at your new job. Try and stay out of trouble, at least for the first week. Okay. People cannon. Is it going to work? No. People cannon number... Or maybe it's because we didn't have the full 15. Let's build 15 up. Was that, or who thinks it's going to work, but secretly wants to Technically, it did fail. I'm going to add the other 5 units on. There might not be. Maybe we need that gap in the thing. But we'll build up the additional 5 and we'll see what happens. rooting for a death loop. Up we go. Oh, what's that there from Ada? If Abikari could eat one type of bread for the rest of their life, what would it be? I've put some weird stuff into Ada. And tomorrow I'm going to we're going to do an experiment tomorrow with possibly more weirdness. I hope we're going to do it tomorrow. I hope I can get the thing. Got carrot bread for JD. I used to love, well, now that I don't eat like the treats and stuff like that, the banana bread that our neighbour back in Cumbria used to eat, bring us even. And Frodo, welcome in. 2 seconds. I'm trying to get away from the radiation, and I'll see what happened there. No, I'm out with the radiation there. Oh yeah, he didn't put a space in after Mr. Smith. Right? What was it? There was time for satisfying satisfactory. The mystery guest. Welcome in there, Frodo. We are making another people cannon, but I just realised that I'm going to have to turn this cannon off momentarily. Because we're not going to be able to work on it whilst it's potentially going to suck us in. I'll put another 2 up here. Evening, Harrison. Welcome in. What mischief you causing there? 2, 3, 4, 5, and where did I start? There, that's where I start. 3, 4, 5. Try that from this side, maybe. Try that again. Okay, how many slots did I have free on this fella? Probably not enough. I'll try that again. It's time. Come join the fun with special guest star Mr. Smith, Mr. Mango. Anyway, I thought we'd already cleared that up. Is that everything powered? I hope that's everything powered. There's no period. Ada is happy. Put that there. Right. The cannon looks like it's... Mr. Smoothie Mango. And hashtag blame Mr. Smith. Indeed. I'm going to save it because things might go tits up. Stream 19. I don't think we've only streamed this 19 times. With 364 hours. Okay. What do we reckon? Will our suspension bridge cannon get us back to base? Or will it just flop out at the end? What's it there? Thanks for the drink. You forgot the vodka. Is that in your smoothie mango? Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, 15. You gotta have 15. That's a lovely view from up here, though. Okay, can we land on the Viennetta? Oh, look at that! Touchdown on the Viennetta factory. We did it. No, I'm just looking at it. I think how crazy that thing looks. Okay, success. We had success. I'm going to tap that for a highlight later on. Oh, I can. This test one that we did, I can just get rid of this because I kind of want the resources back from it. Because this was what we thought, oh, this will work. Because we thought we could build a ramp and have ourselves like shoot like, you know, like artillery. But it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. At the very least, if I could just reclaim these materials, means that we can build the next cannon that's going to shoot us into the desert. Ah, technical issue. If we don't have enough resources to get back from to fire ourselves back from the desert, it's going to be a long walk back. Maybe before we start thinking about the desert, maybe we should concentrate on getting a mini cannon to shoot ourselves up there. I don't know how bad gravity is going to be. Oh. Whee. And Eris, thank you for the contribution towards the Sunday Night Stroll, Extreme Stroll Edition Challenge. It's more for science than anything else. But don't forget, everybody, you can contribute to the community challenge for a walk in the desert. I think it's got to take near to 2 hours, surely. Was it there you drank way too much vodka on the way? Oh, so it's that type of rocket fuel. You're still hanging in for a... Have you stopped drinking since last weekend, Eris? Oh, thinking of Eris, up to you guys if you want to do another chapter or not today. I kind of like have an idea of what I would like to see in like another chapter, but it's up to you guys if you want to see it or not. And thank you as well there with JD and Frodo also as well contribution to the to the ridiculous challenge. I'm never drinking again. Yeah, like we believe that. And young Master Frodo has redeemed another story. Oh, hang on a second. Give us a couple of minutes to compile in my head. A few minutes to compile in my head, and then a few more minutes to type out whatever I compile in my head. Oh, did I put anything in here? Oh, I don't need these. I put those away. See, if CGD was here, we could have done another bounty story. Those have been ridiculous. One more story of the ghost of Eris. Right, let's have a little think. What do we need What's going to be the quickest way to get up there that doesn't involve this insane spiral? Can't trust you around alcohol. Is he a bad drunk there? Is he Samwise? Did you start arguing about whether or not he's going to drop the ring into the fire? And Master, welcome in there, mate. You joined us. In a few minutes we're going to do story time. But we're on the Satisfactory at the moment, playing with our newly constructed people cannon. You're a cheap drunk, Frodo. There's some lovely colours in there. Oh, hang on, I need to go back down to the ground, because I don't know if Mr. Smith is joining us this evening, but I went on for like half an hour last night just to do a few minutes of prep. And if we get out of this tube at any point soon, we're almost at the top. Let's just jump back down to that building. Brakes. You know, if he comes in, we have a supply chest for him. Okay, let's get back into that tube. And we'll try and build another cannon going up the side of that other structure that we made. I don't know what the score is for going up. Oh, that's kind of radioactive though, isn't it? Let's build a second tower a few feet to the side. Evening, Gary. People cannon. Now that would be a great way to get rid of our politicians. Indeed. Round and round we go. Slowly getting there. Yay. It is nice up here. I wonder when they're going to get rid of it. They're supposed to be getting rid of this island, right, where we made our oil works. But, you know, like a while ago, we rebuilt the oil works factory here, although it doesn't look as good, I don't think, as that one. And also got the comm tower thing there as well. I don't understand why they would just leave it. If they're not going to use the island, they could at least expand the dead zone, because we can only use like the bit that's like above where I'm like waving the cursor. We can't use on this island. Because it's you walk over the world border basically and you start to die. I don't know why they just extend it to wrap it around the island, because it's an ideal spot for a little factory. Was that when I get drunk you start hooking people their wrists? My type of person, I love hooking people. Was that? Was that there? It's just as fast. Tube over there, then tube. Yeah, that's why we need to build, get ourselves like to like fire ourselves up. Now I found out, I haven't looked today. I can't actually build straight up this tube because this is, as much as it's transparent, it's actually a solid entity in the game. But okay, let's cannon. Look at all the bits and bobs that we built over the past few months, past 360 hours. Hit the water, hit the water. Oh, we did it. We did it. We're getting better at this. Now, we need to get up.
Gary!
We need to get up there. But we're getting kind of a bit irradiated, which is problematic. I wonder if we should build a tower, like, hang on, autosave. I wonder if we should build a tower going up from the end of the water pumps. Oh, we won't spill our tea, don't worry about that. I wonder if I've got enough materials actually to build. Walls, architecture. I think it's under foundation. Is it under foundation? No, might be under walls then. No, I think we're right the first 15 times. Right, concrete pillar. We'll just do it with a concrete. Or should we do it with a concrete pillar? Or should we do it planning for the worst? If we do it using the same material as what we did there, at least I'll have somewhere to land. Let's do that then. You convinced me. How much does that take? That takes 5. That takes 2. I'm going to build the 5. Yeah, I need it in vertical mode, don't I? Yeah, and we'll build the tube in there because it means that now we can kind of like, because we can land and stand on these platforms inside, you see here. What sort of mischief you've been causing today there though, Gary? Are we doing any more work on your models, or are you still just resting up for your arm? Oh, bugger. Some kind of disco thing here, isn't it? With them changing the colours all the time. Yeah, this is definitely the better option because it means I don't have to build a ladder, at least not yet anyway. And it gives us the option to... Actually, we might be able to, we'll find out. I might be able to build it... If I can build it up the side of one of these tubes here... What could possibly go wrong? Up we go. Recharge thrusters. Okay. Right, so we're going to build this up to height, and I think I've got what we need for the next part of the story. But we'll, you know, one thing at a time. We'll get this up to the height that we need to be, and then we will quickly tab out for a moment. Oh, bugger. Flying up. But I'm going. Recharge. Hey, we're getting there. Oh, 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 oh. I'm at the last stage of one I've been working on. In no rush. Oh yeah, just taking them slowly. Might want to see photos of all the models when they're each. Ooh, bugger! Which one of them's complete? That also goes for any models that you've already previously completed as well. You never know. This week we might have weather that I can try. I can experiment with the spray paint. I've also got to get Frodo's printed to the post. I'm trying to see if I might have a smaller box than it might fit in. Because Frodo's only little. On a side note, Frodo is 10 centimeters tall. Autosave. They were almost tight. Recharge. Oh yeah, don't worry. If any paint is going on the Frodo, you'll be doing a Frodo. Don't worry about that. I volunteered you for it. Well, if it comes out a mess, we'll just have to print you another one. It's all good fun though. I've never done anything like that myself, so let's wait and see how it turns out. It might be a good idea just to build this up even higher again. Actually, what is build limit? Is there a build limit? Must be. Must be. I guess so. I think we're higher than what we could do sitting on that launch thing. I was editing the name of the. What the name of? Oh, what did she ask you? What is the name of the alien technology Stargate that can create an energy shield? Yeah, she's coming up with some weird questions. I'm gonna have to maybe go back to reevaluate that tomorrow. Ever saw that question where she asked if you could only eat one colour of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I mean, that was the kind of like the questions that threw us. You know nothing about Stargate? Oh, we're gonna have to do something about this, aren't we, JD? Frodo needs educating. Beat it into him. I thought we hit a build limit there for a second there. Heretic. So Frodo says, I mean, I love Stargate. We should have done some questions out with a Star Wars box. Actually, can I? Oh, where did I put the Star Wars box? Oh, it's on the other side of the room. I remember I put it next to the little box of burning things. But we came up here to do a task. Now we got sidetracked again. Lock him up. I just slips his ring on. Slowly takes out Sting. Oh, right, we're now at the fog limit for the world. This is probably one more down. Right, if this is the fog limit for the world, this is the height to stay at then. So from here, though, we should be able to lower. Maybe we should have built. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from rebuilding that cannon over here. This will be certainly safer over here. But okay, whilst you guys take in the view, I need Word, and I need a browser. Put the browser over here. Put Word over here as well. Right, give me a minute because I'm going to have to type this. Daddy Def, welcome in there, mate. What's that there, Gary? It's called Star Wars, but never. Star Trek has more in it. Oh, random thought. Head up with pictures. You know, when we were talking about Star Trek Armada, and I was sure there was 3 games. The third one, that I was thinking, was it just thinking about wars, because it was Dominion Wars. That's why I was kind of like thinking in my head as well. I'll just be a minute whilst I'm typing this. Because that's available on the whatchamacallit as well. I'm hoping this is going to return something. It was so long since I played though. It must be about 20 years since those games came out. I want to do some of the other ones as well because you know, we were talking about kind of like a point for our definitions of point and click. Star Trek Harbingers, Deep Space Nine Harbinger, whatever it was called, will qualify as a point and click adventure series. Just you know, I'm now saving for the Batman print. That one's going to be a complicated one. That it's got like 20 parts to it. I just hope they all fit together. I was really pleased when Frodo's in 3 pieces. There's the base, there's the Frodo, and then there's the hand with the sword. He does balance on the plate, but might want to put a bit of blue tack or something on the under his foot. For drainage, when I made the model, I've put holes in his feet, so there is like space that you could, you know, hook something on. You were exactly. The River of the Raccoon's always hungry for something. Okay, should get a. The little hot glue guns are always handy to have anyway, but just regular super glue would do. I mean, the hot glue guns. I know that round here I can pick one up just for about £5. You know, they're dirt cheap. Okay, I think I have what we need. Now I just need to copy and paste it into there. Right, it's making something. So we're going to see how the story of Eris the Ghost in the castle is going to go. Right, 2 seconds. Oh, hang on. Stop. I haven't enabled the voice into the stream. 2 seconds. I need to press this button, followed by that slider. Okay, I'm gonna, as always, I'm gonna put my microphone off. We will enjoy the view. This is a really nice view from up here, isn't it? Is that the desert? Is there binoculars in this game? Can I zoom in and see if I can see? Actually, just before we do that, I just want to. So that's where the desert is. Can I put a marker? Oh no, you have to be over there to put a marker. Are we kind of facing it? So is that the desert, or do you think that's the desert? Is that how far it goes? I mean, do we aim for that hoop? Is that where we're going to go? All right, I'm going to mute my microphone. Actually, I will test. I'm just going to get it to say one word just to make sure that I see the wiggly lines coming in for the thing.
Banquet.
Try that again.
Banquet.
Yeah, that looks all right. Okay, so this is what I had in mind for the next chapter. She's wrote quite a lot compared to the other previous chapters. Fine by me. Alright, I'm turning the microphone off now.
The banquet was a grand affair, held in the castle's great hall. Mr. Socks had outdone himself in the preparations, with a feast fit for a queen. Tables were lined with meats, cheeses, fruits, and pastries. There were roasted turkeys, hams, and roasted vegetables of all kinds. Every dish was perfectly seasoned, and the aroma of the food wafted through the hall, making everyone's mouth water. The people of the Shire had come from all corners to celebrate the return of the beloved queen. Dressed in their finest clothes, they chatted and laughed, eagerly awaiting the arrival of the queen. When she arrived, the entire hall fell silent as everyone stood up to greet her. She looked radiant in her flowing green gown and sparkling tiara. As the feast began, the queen regaled the crowd with tales of her adventures. She told of her journeys to distant lands, of the people she had met, and the dangers she had faced. The townsfolk listened in rapt attention, gasping at every twist and turn of her stories. They told the queen of all that had happened in the Shire in her absence, of the weddings, births, and deaths that had taken place. Late in the evening, after the feasting and drinking had begun to take their toll, the queen turned to Eris and asked him to tell a funny story. Eris, usually a serious and reserved character, hesitated for a moment before beginning his tale. He spoke of his days as a sailor and how he once became a ghost after eating a cursed mango. The story involved 3 sock puppets and a pardon from the King of Denmark. The room erupted in laughter as Eris delivered the punchline, and the mood was lifted. As the night came to a close, the people of the Shire began to make their way home. They were tired but happy, grateful for the chance to celebrate the return of their queen. Frodo and Sam were also tired, having spent the night serving food and drinks to the guests. But they were happy to have played a part in the festivities, and grateful for the queen's kindness in welcoming them into her court. As they made their way back to their rooms in the castle, Frodo and Sam talked excitedly about the night's events. They marveled at the queen's bravery and the stories she had shared, and they laughed again at Eris's funny tale. They felt privileged to be a part of the castle's inner circle, and they looked forward to the adventures that lay ahead. As they drifted off to sleep, Frodo and Sam knew that life in the Shire would never be the same again. With the queen's return, there was a renewed sense of hope and optimism. They knew that there would be challenges ahead, but they were ready to face them head-on, with the queen, Eris, and the people of the Shire by their side. The night had been a celebration of new beginnings, and they were excited to see what the future would hold.
Forgot to turn the microphone back on. There we go, everybody. What's with you and the King of Denmark, Eris? Is that something I want to share with the class? Oh, bloody hell. I'll just close that off. I forgot to get the thing opened up as well, didn't I, for the audio. There we go. Let's close all those. So there we go. There is the next part of our story. Where should we take the story next? I have thought of like one thing I would like to do, which I think you would probably find quite hilarious, Eris. But we'll we'll think about that portion a little bit later, because I want to give it a little bit more thought to the adventure that you should get a good giggle out of. An evening, Bogboy, welcome in. You joined us just after story time in a bit of Satisfactory. We're now just figuring out if we can build a cannon to shoot ourselves up into the air. It was that mango that killed me. The cursed mango from Mr. Smith. Oh, this is a really bad idea, isn't it? Oh, brakes. Let's just do it this way. Whee. Yeah, I had a thought. Well, when I made the little bit of story that we did last time, and I put like I made some like cues for it in advance, that we did like a couple of weeks ago. I made like a few bullet points of some things that might be amusing, and I think I can probably guarantee that you will like what I thought of. Shall we say it's on brand for Eris. And the Guff guy, welcome in there, mate. You join us tonight just after story time for a bit of Satisfactory. Oh, autosave. Hang on. Will that work? Will it work inside? It will work inside. You see what I'm kind of thinking? Now, the next question is... Oh, I can attach that like that. Alright, see, the problem we've got now is... I mean, would it? Would it work? No, I want to press 7. I mean, this is going to take a lot of resources. Actually, it's going to take more resources than what we have on hand. Whose idea was this? I'm sure it's got nothing to do with me. Dad comes. I miss story time. We'll do this little segment here, and I will replay it for you, Samwise. But before I play it, I'll make sure that you're in a position to be able to hear it. I would have curled my hair if I knew we had a queen in chat. Oh, bugger. I think I shouldn't make this any higher right now, because I don't know if what I have in mind here is even going to work. So, let's... Right, so that'll have to be a cannon into that one. So then this would have to be a cannon into that one. Then into that one. Right, that one's got the thingamajig, so that one needs to have it. Skipper one, then that one. That one. And one on there. There we go. Right, let's tube these. That one there. This will be a long time. Yes, this. I don't even know if this is going to work. I'm bringing it up to this height. We're going to experiment and see whether or not it fires. If it doesn't fire us, we'll just make a static tube going all the way up. You know, what could possibly go wrong? No, it went wrong. What's that? Is royalty here? Yeah, royalty is the queen. And Mr. Socks, her loyal companion. And on there. How many did we miss in the 4? Oh, just those 2. That's not too bad then. Down we go. That one into there. That one's got one. Into there. Oh, I've got to provide power for all of this madness as well in a minute. Whose idea was this? Sure, it's got nothing to do with me. Oh, that one's maxed out. But it is upgradable. Power cable. Hang on a second. I need to do decisions. Yeah, we do have. Can I show my? Can we show you a character? But he's kind of like that. He's wearing a kind of a suit. Alright, let's just try this in a later date. way off in the future, like many years in the future, we can tidy it up. So this is not going to work, is it? You just got your spidey senses are tingling. Ah, bugger! I didn't mean to put that there. Do that. Power cable. Just trying to be slightly consistent with it. Ooh. Oh, you went to bed there, Eris. Well, thank you for coming in there, mate. Now you behave yourself, mind. Don't hit the hard stuff until you're fully recovered. And you best keep away from those cursed mangoes. Oh, bugger. That's the downside when we're floating around here like a madman. Right, let's just get rid of that one. Click on the power cables. Oh, you're going to make me actually select it, aren't you? There you go, 6. Power cable. Onto there. Right, that's as high as the experimental section goes. And down to the next one. Put that into there. I mean, somebody tells me this isn't going to work, but you know. We need to experiment. Okay, now, is there anything that's not in the green? Ah, that's handy. At least we can see all got green lights going up the side here so we can see. Now, this is 10. I think 15 is the sweet spot, but we'll try it. Now, if we walk straight underneath, will we get... Yeah, it's not going to work in this configuration. That's a bit of an embuggerment. Okay, we'll go plan B. Dismantle it all. I'll leave those power things on the side of the thing there because they're not doing any harm. And just for now, we will build one central tube to take us up. That's convenient if we fall off. Was it that? I honestly don't know how you have all this built with all this missing. It's all crazy experimentation. So I'm hoping that, obviously we're not going to do today, but, oh, hang on, we need to sort out that train line as well, don't we? We'll get this cannon sorted, and then we'll have to sort out that bit on the train line. But we still need to build 4 items to appease the mighty elevator, and because our factories are that much of a mess back at the main base, I want to build the factories dedicated to making those 4 components on the other side of the world, like the entire other side of the world. Which is why we need the infrastructure of people cannons. Okay, let's. Hopefully this is going to work. I don't know how you can't. I don't think you can go too high with these, but we'll see how far we can take it before the entire thing goes completely screwy. Ooh. Can we get a bit higher? We can still get a bit higher again. How high can this go? Right, this can go a lot further. I thought they had a shorter distance. Listen, I'm getting confused with the oil pipes. They maybe didn't have a long distance before you had to put a thing with water in. That could be what I'm thinking. Oh, recharge. Right, that looks like that must be the height. Yeah, pipe is too long if it goes up that high. Recharge. So whilst we're doing this, what sort of adventures have you all got planned for this week? Is anyone going anywhere nice? Right, that's the max height. Here it comes. Oh, we're still miles away from the height that we need to be at. Recharge. Should there wasn't like some kind of like air injector to help us accelerate. Is that rocket fuel and keeping Samwise out of trouble? You know what sort of trouble she causes when she's left to her own devices? Oh, the pandemonium. And no plans this week, JD. Oh, JD, I was going to ask, how have you been enjoying your packets of frazzles so far? Oh, bugger. No, don't fall off, don't fall off. Have you been munching on them yet? Or are you still saving them till you're feeling a bit more better? And land. I think she might be keeping you out of trouble. Some of them have made it through. I'm sure it won't be too long, and we'll get. I can't believe how I mean, I posted that in November. I hope the expiry date isn't too far on those. Although those sorts of things probably have an expiry date of like 2035 or something on them. Can we get much higher? Or is our pipe too long? Up we go. Right, that's too long there. There we go. Are we... Oh, right. I think that we should rebuild what we made earlier over here. I think it would make much more sense to have the tower here where we've made this big tower, and it won't be as lethal as over there. So I think that we build another 15 of those over here. Yeah, it'll make more sense. We'll leave... Well, I'll take away those because I need the components, but we'll leave the base tower Oh, is it your turn for the clocks to change, JD, tonight? Yeah, we entered the parallel dimension yesterday. Or this morning. I hate British summertime. Just the phrase British summertime. I don't like that. This is probably a good height, do you reckon? Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Oh, I bet I don't have any silicon on me. Oh, should we go back to base and get some more silicon? Because... Oh, no, that's right. I thought it was built with silicon. It's built with sand. Hang on. We're a bit stuck now. Right, I just need to be down one layer. Can I get down one layer, please? There we go. Get one block in and that's us sorted. Oh, another question this time for Gary from Ada. Hang on. Oh, hang on. We built a whole load of them there. Oh, we did. How many did we build? What's your favourite Stardew season? I love playing Stardew. And summertime for Gary. Okay, I put these glass ones down just to make it look a little bit different. Oh, you know what I might do? Have we got any half? Oh, we don't have a half in the direction I was thinking. There's definitely nothing further down that we could use. Ooh. Okay, maybe something like that. How can we make this look weird? Enjoy the fall for Stardew and in real life. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh. Sliding off my chair here. I can't remember what season we left Stardew in. It's been quite a little bit since we last played. Oh, the train's just arriving at our feet there. You just see it moving really quickly on the radar. How are we gonna do this then? And we could put it on one of these even, you know? I kind of hope for something narrow. So I'm kind of thinking maybe is the beams might be interesting to do it on. You know, if we build it like super narrow to like pointing straight out with these sort of things. Hang on, let's just put one of those in the center a moment. Wait for the autosave to complete. Okay, why would it let me do it on that side? Oh, now it's letting me do it from that side. Anyone see what I'm kind of thinking here? So we can build the first one of the little launch pad things here. And then this can kind of like fire us off over there. I'm going to try building it in extra compact style. Like leaving like no gaps. I don't know if it'll work, but if it doesn't work, we'll just rebuild it. What was I saying before there? Winter for Gary there. I think we're gonna have to build a platform going off here as well. There, just so that we've got something to work on whilst we're. Whilst we're working, we'll just dismantle it, just so I can kind of like see where we are. Okay, now we want to build these. And then I'm going to slap one of those onto it. Now this is where I don't know if this is going to work, but... No. Oh no, we can't afford it. Yeah, we're short on the tubey things. Whee! No! Cuts the power. There we go. What was that there? Move to Canada or Russia? Alright, it's... I also realize I want the place hot. Surely it's not hot all year round for you guys. Bye, Raven, as he falls to his doom. Technically, we're going to need a lot more pipes, but if we can just get this experimental one done. That minus 35. Now, is that in proper units or is it in like the colonial units? I'll take off just down to here. And then up we go. And over. Actually, we should see how long this takes to get up as well. This is going to be really slow. I can almost guarantee it. But it's steady, I suppose. The cold not bother you there, Gary. It would if you lived here. Our heating doesn't work half the time. Okay, we're here. We're on the platform. Right, let's attempt the experiment. No, you know what? Tell you what. Let's. Is that right? Oh, I can't link those. are they? I don't know what's connected. I don't know if we need that gap, you see, like the air gap. Oh, I've had an idea. I just delete it all because it'll be more beneficial in the end if we just delete it all. Right, let's put in that again. Okay. Right, so now we know these two are somehow connected. But I kind of want to delete it again and start again. Okay, why is it not coming with a little foot thing? Okay, that might help us like tell the difference between them. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that there so I know where the 10 is. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put that there. Which parts of Scotland did you spend time in? Whereabouts were you living? Oh, right, this isn't going to work. Yeah, it wants to snap straight to that one. All right, I thought we could maybe just do a bit in advance here. But apparently not. Oh, what a pain. So we're just going to have to do it the slow way. I don't even know if what we've done here is even going to work. And that's the case, then we might as well put... Now, as long as the socket is on the same side each time... Oh, actually, that's handy having that one there. Put that there. Then we do... Wait for it to go blue. And then we're going to grab another one. Wait for that to go blue. Grab another one. Oh, I really hope this works. If it doesn't, hashtag blame Chrissy. Put that one down there. Pick another one of them. And one in there. Yep, it's all Chrissy's fault, JD. The Titanic, everything. I could not find, I was looking the other day, my list of natural and man-made disasters that were in the little book of disasters called by Chrissy. And I can't find the document that I wrote them all down in because I wanted to tell Ada all about it. Oh, autosave. Oh, that's only along the road from here. Linlithgow. I always get Linlithgow and Livingston mixed up. Because it's two places close to each other that begin with an L. In fact, in my head, I'm now confused in my head as to which one is the... One is the northern L, one is the southern L. One of them's got a shopping centre where you have to pay for parking, which is just ridiculous. It puts me off going to that shopping centre. Let's put a few of these on now and see if we can... That one went on the wrong side. Oh, this is going to work. Right, how many of those little doodads is there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me that for a second. So what is it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so that's the 10th. Let's make a one that's actually in line with it this time. Well, it's better. Might as well do the other 5. I think, should we just test the 10? But no, we've done 11 anyway. So we might as well do the full 15 and see what happens. This will be the experiment to tell us whether or not we need that gap. If we do need the gap, it means we've got to dismantle this whole bloody thing again. And rebuild it from scratch again. But at least we'll know. So let's see, 11, 12. If I can find the right point. 13. 14. Easy guy. Welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much once again for the raid there, Easy. How did you get on tonight? Did you manage to complete your challenge? Or did you sink to the bottom of the river? But welcome in there, everybody. Today we are on the Satisfactory. We are once again not doing what we originally set out to do, but making people cannons instead. It was like evening nutball. If anyone's nuts around here, it's you. Everyone here already agrees that you're completely mad. Done 3. Also, you got across to the boat then? Because I left it. You had launched yourself. Well, you kind of tangled yourself in a mess. Is where the last bit that I've seen. I clipped it. 2 seconds. I just need to quickly count this. So that's 10 from there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, there's 15. Oh, this is going to be a disaster, isn't it? But welcome in there, everybody. We should probably press the button. Good evening and welcome. I'm Dr. Ravenholm, and I'd like to thank you all for being here. We stream every night with a variety of themes, from FPS games to RPG, point-and-click adventures, and even tabletop board games, jigsaw puzzles, Lego, and even with my chickens in the garden. You can find our monthly stream schedule on Discord, where you're all welcome to join our community. And you can also find me across all your favourite social media platforms by searching for Dr. Ravenholm. Join us live on Twitch, and don't forget to check out our content on YouTube, where you can find all of our streams and more. If you could please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and leave a like and a comment on our videos, I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you all for joining us in chat, and I look forward to having you all join us on our future adventures. But once again, Easy, thank you so much for the raid, and as I say, welcome in there, everybody. We're almost prepared to do the super compact experiment. I don't even know if this is going to work. Easy guy pulling up there, is that? I don't even know if this is going to work because these are like super compact together. Maybe just a catastrophe. Given like us, they probably will be. And Moon, just welcome in there. Oh, are you in a position to go and give Easy a clip round the ear? No reason, just, asking for a friend. But welcome in there, mate. What sort of mischief have you been causing today? Hang on, where can I put that? I'll put that one there. Actually, I'm going to put one here as well. Actually, I'm wondering if... No, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine, he says. Oh, we've got to actually bring power up here as well. I completely forgot about that as well. Pop those in there. We have to bring power all the way up here as well. I kind of forgot to do that. No mischief today then. Oh, hang on, how many did I have to? So I've got 2 more left on it. Pop that there. I've not been up to too much today. Playing with my little girls. Oh, does that only switch between those? Hang on, I thought that was a Mark III. There we go. I think that's connected. We shall find out. At the minute, my little girls have been... they're sitting with me in the shed, and they look up to the shelf where I keep my tablet, and they're liking to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer at the moment. Is that... Yeah, that's all the way at the end. You see, this is going to be sort of tidy there. Oh, Mr. Crew, welcome in there as well, mate. What kind of... Oh, which one are we going to do this one there? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Diesel, welcome in there as well. Did we run power all the way up here? I think we're going to have to run power all the way across, aren't we? Pop that there, pop that there. Scoptimus Prime, welcome in there, mate. Mr. Oz. And Mrs. Easy. Oh, this is where we'll be able to do it. Mrs. Easy, Easy guy, he's been so badly behaved. Could you do us a special mission and go give him a clip round the ear? Can I get the staff? Right, we're going to drop this power cable all the way down the bottom and hook it up. I can never remember how far we can actually go with the power cables, so we'll just see what happens and when it expires. Yeah, like that. No problem. Straight away, give him a clip round the ear. Because we all know he likes to get beaten up. Let's just keep sliding down here a little bit further. We'll drop power connectors off on a little bit. Technically, we'll probably go a bit further, but we'll drop it down a little bit there. So, how many disasters did you have tonight as well? There on, I know that you had like one explosion of everything when I was over there, but how many more disasters did you have when you were putting your bridges together? Are we getting anywhere close to the ground here? Right, I think this next one should make it all the way to the ground. Oh. then we tie that to here. Okay. Let's test it. Hopefully this should provide us with enough power to launch ourselves through the cannon, at least. Fingers crossed it's going to work. Although, like you say, Gary, by the time we get up here in the tube to the actual platform, here we go. Yep, it all looks green. Here we go. No, it doesn't provide enough momentum. Not enough momentum. That's a bit of a bugger. So everything that we just built, we're going to have to knock it all down and start again. Actually, let's just while we're down here, let's check the radiation levels, because I bet that's building up something badly. I said tonight the original plan was going to be that we were going to transfer... we were going to rebuild this sort of factory to make it a little bit more tidier, so that we can get its efficiency up a bit. Now, is that radiation off those, or is it radiation off the... Let's float around this way. Yeah, the radiation from all that waste there is... It's quite a large radius it's affecting. But I think we should load it up into a train. We should have a special nuclear train to transport it away to the other side of the map. Right, back in the tube. Oh. Pop that there. Oh. Well, I'm thinking, are you in a position to be able to hear to re-listen to the next part of the chapter, Samwise? Have you chased away those pesky customers? Don't forget as well, guys, just as a side note, thinking about redeems, we have a new community challenge on the go to walk from one end of the map in Red Dead Redemption to the other. I think it'll take about 2 hours. Let's just build these platforms back up here. But if you'd like to contribute to a very slow walk through the desert, as opposed to the 45 minutes that it took us to do just in the stagecoach. Can I connect that straight there? Right, I'm just going to do that into the distance. Right, we have to dismantle everything here that we just built. And build another 15. Right, yeah, I just have to dismantle that as well. Just be easier in the long run, just to start completely from the beginning. Which is busy playing with another customer. Right, let's see if I can remember what the spacing was that we built for this. So I'm just gonna stick that on there just for now. I think it was a gap of 1, wasn't it? Is that kind of right? I think that's how we built it before, wasn't it? Yes, welcome in there, Chris. We have limited nuclear capabilities. As I said before, the goal was today we were going to rebuild the preparation for the fuel into a much more tidier factory, but we're kind of just playing with people cannons again. We built. Actually, this is what? How many experiments is this today? We built the one last week because I've never built them before. So last week was we built the one to get us over here, because the tubes take like nearly 3 minutes to get here, whereas the people cannon takes 15 seconds to get here. So I'm now building a return cannon. But I'm also thinking we're gonna have to build another one like over here maybe, to shoot us over to the desert place, because I want to start building some stuff over there in that big like open space. I've only been over there once when we drove around like scouting out for the hydro things, the geothermal whatchamacallums. And actually I know it doesn't show it on the map, but there is a power line which runs the complete circle of the entire map. So 7 million tests, time tests today. Should we include in the time it takes to get up here in this tube? Right, let's pop these in here. If I've got this right, did we have to leave a gap? Oh, my mind's gone completely blank now as to how we did it before. I don't think that's right, you know. I think it was slightly different. Is that how we did it before? Maybe we should go back to base and verify. I don't want to have to build it again, to have to knock it down and rebuild it again. So I think we'll head back to base. And I just need to verify the spacing. I should have taken a screenshot. Is that what we did before? It was like one little stumpy bit, and then was there a two kind of gap in the between? Or was it just the one? Is the train here? Oh, we missed the train. Oh, was it 3 between the things? Okay. I missed that before I left off. Back up the tube. At some point we'll get this factory built. Probably not today. I'd still like to get the transport the radioactive stuff. We'll make it like a storage pen in the water, like out there in the ocean at the back there, just to get it away, and then when we need it we can then ferry it back to wherever we want. Just bury it in the desert. Right, let's just delete that for a moment. Oh, did I put 2 of them on there by mistake? Sorry, was it a 3 gap between there, or a 3 gap between there? 1, 2. Did I count to 5 last time? Was that how I did it? Oh, I'm really not sure now. I'm going to go back to base. It's too much of a faff to have to rebuild the whole thing again and again and again. I'm going to go back and verify it on the previous cannon. Right, where's the tubes? Tubes are over there. Although... oh, I can get us back to base in no time at all. We can use the Minecraft method. Oh, no, we can't. We can't use the Minecraft method because I have no means by which to break us in the air, like when we come flying back. Whee! 2.5 minutes, everyone. 3 seems I still haven't learned how to build a factory. Only people cannons. we will get to it. I'm fairly confident. Whilst we're still flying through the tubes, Now, oh, actually, I never loaded up my Satisfactory spreadsheet today. But whilst we've got the time in the tubes, let's have a little look at the sort of trouble that we have coming up this week. Is it after midnight? No, it's not after midnight, so I've got to press +1. So this week, just whilst we're in the tubes, tomorrow we are starting a brand new save on Sons of the Forest after we got killed last time. But I had a little play like for an hour through the week, and I found a nice spot where we're going to try again and build like start again. See how it goes. It's got fresh water and food, so you know it might work. On Tuesday, we are playing the Portal edition of Bridge Constructor that JD gifted us for our birthday. Wednesday, there'll be Farming Sim. The final of The Good Life on Thursday, and the final of The Good Life, final of Red Dead Redemption on Friday. Saturday, some Hogwarts, and we have our third installment of The Last Campfire, which is a really beautiful puzzler game. We've done 2 episodes of it so far. Of course, you can always see those over on the YouTubes. That's convenient. But yeah, we have that. I had a little look, and realistically, we should have finished the game by now for that one. But I'm just quite enjoying it. The game is so distracting in like how nice it all looks, and the story that goes along with it as well. Here we go, up the spirally thing. Now this would be better if it was a slide coming down. Yeah, remember to save. I didn't realise it was like permadeath, because when we played the forest, we kept on dying, but we kept on like reappearing at the crash site, and we basically we would run out of like hunger and stuff by the time that we got back to our like little camp that we'd set up. But I'm hoping this place that I found in high up in the mountains is like a frozen lake. Apparently there's seasons in the game, and the lakes become frozen in winter, but this one apparently is frozen all the year round, from what I think. Unless when I started up that new test game for half an hour, unless it was automatically in winter, but I think it kind of defaults you in summer at the start. But I don't know. Right, are these equally spaced then? Let's grab one of those for a second. So pillar, gap, pillar. Right, it is every other block we can place a block. Right, somebody write that down. I will go back and watch the story after too busy today, or I will read it on Discord. Whee! People cannons. Oh, can we? Oh, no. Oh, no. Brakes. We didn't save. Frodo. Oh. Nearly the death loops there, JD. Because if we had fallen out of the if we had flown out of the map again. How many times have we been screwed by not saving? I regularly in my mind keep thinking of Disco Elysium, where if we had maybe saved, because we made like a decision choice, and then our character had a breakdown and like decided to pursue a different life. Oh, that was so annoying that I couldn't believe it. There's no point arguing with a bot. The bots weren't going to allow us to put it. It's like one of 2 streams, I believe, maybe 3, in 3 years. Well, over 3 years, there's only 2 streams that I can think of that I've had to permanently erase. There's a couple of streams that have been ruined by bots. Halo, for example, that got destroyed, and we got so far through Halo before the bot decided to destroy it. But Disco Elysium, and there was one other stream, an IRL stream that we did. The only ones I've had to erase because of the copyright hammer. Like I mean, technically I should erase the Halo ones as well, but that you know, you can put some music on or something and just watch the action, because most of that stream are now just silent. Right, let's get back up there. Right, it's just, maybe we'll bring it back, but we'll bring it back on Discord. There'll be no recording of it. Alright, get into the files and remove that background sound. Whereas I could just... I don't really want to drop all sound effects, because that would like spoil the detail of the game. But that kid, when we played the Disco Elysium, that kid that we slapped, that kid needed a slap. Right, let's just erase that before we get started then. So it's every other replacing one. Place that there. Right, I don't know how many that is, but we'll count up as we go. Now I should probably put the motors in first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, bugger. 13, 14, 15, and the exit. Is that right? Oh no, I bollocks that completely. Right, I'm going to find out where 10 is, and I'm going to place another marker just so we know where the 10 is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Was it if it's yeah, the thing is as well, it's well, Halo, right? The thing is with Halo, because we'd done so much of Halo. You know, we started it like in near the beginning of when I started streaming. And we've gotten through so much of it. I was loving our Wednesday nights of explosions with Halo, you know. But there's no volume control in Halo for the music. Master Chief Edition has no options whatsoever for it. And the music, as I said, there's no volume controls, so when the music plays, it is loud to start with. And we got through Halos 1, 2, 3, 2/3 I think of 4. We did ODST, and I think we did Reach, but I'm not confident. We may have done Reach. Just don't quote me on it. And then, just like I said, we got partway through 4, and then it just got absolutely copyright hammered for the music. And it's like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. It's part of the game. And I was like, there was no point in arguing with the bot, so I just had to I had to go through the options on YouTube to mute it. Now the difference was with that though, was I couldn't get away with just muting Disco Elysium. Because not only did they copyright hammer me on YouTube, they also did it on Twitch. And it was too borderline for getting a strike. And the thing is though, it wasn't even music that was muted in Disco Elysium. It was, there was kind of like an ambient hum that was just like part of the game. You know, it just adds to the atmosphere of like that style of like world that we were in that game. And whoever it was copyright hammered that, and that was interwoven throughout the entire stream because it was just this background, like, you know, ethereal type hum that was playing through it. I have a copy of the stream. I pulled a copy for my archive. I was trying to think if maybe I could like use my noise cancellation tools to maybe try and pull it out, but it's just too interwoven. Okay, let's get some juice into this now. Delete. But yeah, it's just so annoying. That's why I like when we're here, you know, the music that I've got licensed that we're listening to here in the background. That's why you hear kind of like the same 30 different pieces of music, because I mix all of this stuff, you know, for the stream. Because you know, some of it's only like a minute long or so, like that. So I turn them into like 50 minutes to an hour loop. Some of them are actually 2-hour loops. The intro music, that stuff is only like 3 minutes long. So that stuff I remix all of that music to make it exactly 5 minutes long for the intro. Pop another one of those. Oh, actually, hang on. Where did that last power line go? Right, just there. So I'm going to put that one under there, just so I know where the line goes to. Press number 6. Oh, should that not have gone green? Or something gone tits up? Is that all of them? No. This one here has no juice. 6. There we go. Get rid of that. Actually, I'm going to build this out a little bit further. Yep, exactly. Exactly there, Gary. When it's part of the game as well. Oh, Craig David, welcome in there, mate. Oh, I got wrong button. Welcome in there, mate. You join us today. We are making another people cannon. I'm just trying to decorate it a little bit. There we go. That should be all right, shouldn't it? Oh, bugger. I fell off. Oh. Delete those. Jump over here. Hang on. Why is everything all radioactive all of a sudden? Oh, no. Are you why is it maximum radiation? Oh, right. I think we fell off, and I think... Oh. We accidentally destroyed the uranium lines. Oh, there we go. Yeah, be careful when you're selecting things to delete it. An evening, Mr. Smith? 2.5 hours late? How'd you get on with your practice of the game? Are you addicted yet? Autosave. Oh, I've been doing a bit of Rocket League. That's what I was gonna speak to you about as well. If one night you fancy doing a bit of that. Okay. Now, who thinks this people cannon is going to work? I have no confidence. Let's save. Save. Do you want to be the subject? Do you want to ever try the people cannon? I need a drink. Why? Why did you have to drink all of it? Has he cleared the bottle? See, it's that wouldn't help having it because it's the game music, which is as much as it go out there. I would have to. It would then be the entire background of the game would not work. You know. But I'll stick to licensable music like what we got here. Actually, what is this? This is in my things. It's track 69, called Lost. But yeah, because I know you can split it so that the recording doesn't have the thing in. But it's because it's like the in-game music. Because I mean, you get some. There was one guy, right? I remember. We haven't seen him for a while. He was kicking off in one of his streams because he got a copyright strike on his Twitch, and he's like, "Oh, why the hell have they done that?" And I'm like, "Mate, you're playing blatantly copyrighted music straight off of YouTube in your stream. What did you think was going to happen?" All right, let's go. Let's test this cannon. Whee! Oh, it's light bursts. Can we land on the Viennetta? Oh, are we too high? I think we're too high. No. Come on. Land. Oh, we made it. We did it. We now have two-way travel between our main place and the nuclear place. Yeah, lots of games have the streamer thing. Well, nowadays they do, but lots of the old games that we play don't. And the thing that I was sort of saying is the Halo Master Chief Collection has 0 audio controls. There isn't anywhere in it that can that will let you change the change like the volume for the music. Otherwise, it'd be no problem. We would probably play Halo on a regular basis if it was now, because we got so far through it. But there's only a couple of games that I will actually let the in-game music, because generally I turn off the in-game music in pretty much everything we play. The only ones that I allow the in-game music through is pretty much Mass Effect, because that's too much part of the game. What's it? Is it who makes it? Is it BioWare? I can't remember. Whoever the manufacturers of them does make allowances for streamers to include the music in their thing. I've also been, because of the same concessions, with Hogwarts as well. I've been letting through. There was like a handful of games here and there that we've let it go. After extensive research. There's one game I actually had to censor visuals If you look at our Planet 51 stream, I had to censor visuals in that because there are some like super low resolution clips out of the film, and the studio, I forget which studio did Planet 51, but they were destroying anyone who played those clips. So I had to pull all those streams. Well, actually, I pulled the first one because it happened on the first one. Re-edited the streams, blacked out what was happening on the screen, and muted the like 5-second clip from the stream from the movie, and then re-uploaded it. That's why we had to do a pre-record on the final conclusion for Planet 51. That's why we did like a 3-hour. Technically, I think it was like 3 hours long. Okay, let's jump through here. Whee! Yes, people cannons are definitely the way to travel. But anyway, never mind all the copyright. Ooh, the copyrighted music stuff. How are your wounds? Your wounds healing? From the cat attack. Oh, sorry, what was that as well, Mr. Smith? I have some catching up to do. Oh, you just got core power. If you want to have a little wander around here with us, you're welcome to, Mr. Smith. Just let us know and I'll turn it into a multiplayer session. And you come and have a little spy. I've made you a little supply crate, because I wasn't sure if you were coming in or not, but I've made a little supply chest with some basic equipment for you. How is your oh, you been injuring yourself there, Mr. Smith? Was that the Samsung? But have you tried contacting the makers of the games? See, with that as well, I had the, oh, what was the name of the studio? Oh, do I have an Xbox or do I have it on stream? On Steam even. I don't think I have it on here. Give me, where the hell's my cursor? There it is. Nope, not there. Maybe I put it in the walking simulators if I have it on Steam. No, it's not there. Well, not that it really matters. In some instances, yes, you can contact them and they can whitelist the stream. I had this discussion with whichever studio did the game Lake. Because I was speaking to the developers on there about another matter, and discussing the copywriting system with them. They said that yes, they will whitelist your streams. They said that's not a problem. However, the contract that they have for the music is only 10 years. I mean, yeah, you got to think, in 10 years' time, YouTube might not even be a thing. But in 10 years' time, their license with the music expires, in which case any creator who has who's put the music in the game onto their videos on YouTube, they then lose their whitelisted protection. And technically, as much as it is 10 years from the point of where the game came out, so it's about 8 years now, they technically, it could fall through at any moment. If something goes up, it could happen. There's too many possibilities. That's why I always choose just to not put myself in any danger. We go with the safe option. Oh, have a good night there, JD. And JD as well, thank you as well there for the 25 months of madness. But you have a good night there though, mate. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you're feeling a bit better tomorrow there. I have to build a whole load of these, aren't we? Alright, what I'll do is I'm just going to go over to... Actually, I'm going to save it just because we haven't saved for a little bit. Must remember to save. And then I'm going to go to multiplayer, session, type, it'll let me do it, busy autosave, friends only. I think that's all you need. I think that's all you need. I've only ever played this multiplayer once, and that was myself and Royalty had a little play for like half an hour. Was that I'm doing okay? My bruised liver is healing nicely. I can't really did a number on you there. So I'm off the codeine, and it's so nice to be able to think clearly. Now I'm just back to the start of 3 to 4 months healing, and then the cat will beat you up again. Was it if it was my user? I love to let people. Yeah, exactly. And then when it's part of the game, but you know, never mind. Are you coming in there? I am in a voice thing. If you'd like to join, I could probably be easier like to show you different things if you want to have a little. We'll do like a little tour. I'll head back to base where you're going to be spawning in. If you haven't already spawned in, I don't know. I don't know. Does it tell me if there's somebody here? Brakes. Landing. Oh, there we go. So in theory, you should spawn in. Oh, I was saying in theory, you should spawn in here, but there he is. So this is what your character looks like as well from the outside, because we can't really see. I don't know if there's a third person option. Got a weird shape, haven't they? But I have over here a little bundle for you with some basic equipment. Actually, how am I for fuel? 400 fuel. That's enough for a quick whiz around. Oh, I better turn you into the stream. There we go. Evening, Mr. Smith.
Evening, Trouble.
Me? Trouble? I don't know how you could say that. Is it still loading in for you there?
Yeah, I'm just closing Discord. Right, let's have a look.
So it takes ages to load up the game just to start with. But I put a little box behind the shed here with some equipment that you'll need for getting around.
I like the colour. I appreciate the colour.
But there's if I put like a jetpack and some fuel and stuff in there, the things that take away some of the fall damage, so you can run as well. But where'd this thing come from? Actually, can I build any more of those? No, I haven't got the materials on hand. Bounce on top of this fella. I just realised this guy here, right? They keep walking into the vehicles, and that's why the vehicles are all scattered all over the place. Some of them have been like flipped over and stuff.
Oh, you've even put it as Mr. I didn't even notice you put my name on it.
Oh yeah, we've got Mr. Manco on there. Oh, what's that there? I dislocated one of my reaching over the back for a towel. You need round the clock supervision. Made the mistake of having of having being foot was fully healed and fell over the cat. No, he says that he keeps on saying that he fell over the cat. We all know that the cat beat him up. Trying to paint it as an accident. All right, we'll have a little bit wander around there. So how far did you get when you had a little play this afternoon?
I got up to, it was just before Cole started. I think it was like phase 1 of the
milestone-y thing or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah.
So I got that done. I just wanted to do that so I can get Cole, then I can like, start expanding. Because obviously when you're running on biomass, it's a bit of a pain in there.
Yeah, gathering up thousands and thousands of leaves. Whereabouts did you start your? Because you choose your location. Which one of the locations did you pick for doing it?
I think it's this one actually. Kind of like yes, this one. I recognise the background.
He's got the grassy bit, and there's a deserty piece, and then there's kind of like a weird place, I think, for the other one. What was it there? I absolutely need supervision. Alexa, turn off lamp. I started to realise now, with age comes increasing need for help to stay safe. There you go, you're loaded up with all the stuff. Whee! So if you want to have a go with the people cannon, or do you want to have a little run around here first? Entirely up to yourself. See, most of the factories are down here are kind of a mess. I think probably the most tidy place is the Viennetta storage unit. They're all nicely organised. Oh, can you get through the gap? Yay! All divided into sections depending on what the category of the product is. Then you can see on the labels from either side what it is you're running towards. Let's just walk up to the door, grab all the junk out that I want. There is a bit on the inside as well, and it leads to like my main hub area. Ideally, I'd like to move the place where you spawn. I'd like to move that up there.
Yeah.
Ignore this mess. That's just because there's buffer issues.
I'm seeing nothing.
Yeah, everything was getting a bit wedged up, so until I balance everything out again, I just had to put like these like clipping through the walls.
Yeah.
But we'll go to the hub. Through these little tubes.
Just so you disappear. Bye.
Straight in the tube. This is technically where I should have all the equipment eventually, but the main spawn place, I'm probably going to have to build like a little extension on the roof, so that it can kind of fit in above, and I'll put like some steps and what have you going in. Or was it there the fix the multiplayer issues? Was there multiplayer issues? Was there? I've only ever done multiplayer like once, and that was like as it was just myself and Royalty just having a little run around for half an hour, just having a muck about.
I take it this is where you stand and admire your
madness.
I was trying to think of the word there, but madness will do.
For you, does it look dark in here? Like when you look out above the stacks?
That's quite great.
Because the last major update that came out, because the roof's on here, like daylight should be stopped at the roof, and then it should be in darkness until you get to the lights on the ground floor. But with the last update, it then just turned this whole place into as if there was no roof. This whole place is lit up as if I was outside.
Yeah, it's quite bright. Well, facing this way, but obviously facing that way, it's brighter.
Ah, you got the big lights on the top there, yeah. But I mean, the way it should look is like, when it's nighttime, you can see like how this place properly looks, and it just all everything disappears into the darkness.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite bright.
Oh, what was that there? There used to be. I haven't played or watched this game for a good while. So if you build, the storage stacks up, Gary, like one on top of another, and if you as you put them, it automatically flips them back and forth for the inputs, and then you put these little elevator things on the back of them, so that everything can like either move up or down the stacks. So there's two for each item. There's 2 stacks that we have here. See, the items come in, they get filtered through these the smart filters, and then it puts it all into the racks, and then the outside bit that we were at just before, that's where you grab the junk out of. It was dark. You can see this place the way it's meant to be. Oh, I forgot about these little things. If you want to flip a vehicle, Mr. Smith, these are the ones to do it in. These daft little go-karts.
Hello. Nearly landed on you.
Apparently, the next update, they're supposed to be fixing these.
Do you trust me with it?
I made it back up with a save, it's fine.
Oh.
What's that? It looks beautiful. An absolute perfect man cave. Yes. I go down to this end. You kind of like see at this end how it all just disappears into infinity. You just got a headache looking at it, Gary. Oh, did you get launched out?
It might have fell on its side.
Eh.
I'm not saying I flipped it, but it was on its side.
Little nippy little things, these.
Yeah.
How the hell he fits into them? Park that up there. Evening tiramisu. Jump out here and have a little spy. I say all the conveyors all kind of like come in and deliver all the stuff. The little sort of like collection of like conveyor belts and all these little different merger things and what have you. This like load balances everything from all the inputs from across all the factories, so that everything comes through kind of smooth. Who let me back on Satisfactory tiramisu? What could possibly go wrong? We've been building people cannons.
I see the cannon.
If you from where you are, if you come like straight ahead, well, you can see the big tower going up. The little vacuum tube thing is at the bottom here. Round and round we go, because we decided to make a weird roller coaster thing. Yeah, we're having a little get my words out. We're doing a little tour with Mr. Mango. I get my words out. Actually, once we're up here, it'd be better for like looking down at the mess that we've made.
Oh jeez, I can see it from here.
So these are the factories that are messy down here. This is like where I make all the computer components. In like this bit just below. Various copper-based things are over there. The main copper factory there. Anything to do with the basics of steel is in that factory over there. over there we have like the various. Oh, what the hell do you call those plates again? I always have some in my inventory. This stuff. These sheets. These sheets get made there. Whatever those are. We don't have much in the way of like factories anywhere else on the map, though we do have a power cable that runs around the entire map. So I can, if we do, when we do build the new factories over here, I'll be able to hook it up into the grid. We have our nuclear facility, which is on the other side of this cannon. Are you ready to try, Mr. Smith? When you go through, hold the space bar. Oh, too late. Okay, here goes. Whee! Hold the space bar briefly as you shoot out the end, and then hope you hit the nuclear facility in the water.
I went right past it.
Oh, yeah, we just hit the water. So how far past did you go?
Rather. I just let it go. I didn't even tap or anything. I got launched, apparently.
I'm going to tag that for a highlight later on. I can see your marker in the distance, so you're kind of moving in this direction. You must be able to see the towers from where you are. You'll be able to like, just walk back to the towers. And you'll know you're close when you get irradiated. Was it there? I thought you already had this one. Actually, did we not have this discussion the other week there, Tiramisu? Or was it that you briefly had the game? What's that there, Mr. Smith? Wasn't that one of Doctor Who's aliases? Yeah, he, in that. I know in that what I judge as one of the worst episodes. It was like a two-parter where it was kind of like he sort of like briefly turned himself into a human, and it was kind of like he was like in a boarding school pre-World War One, like just barely pre-World War One. And yeah, I think it was Mr. Smith in that, wasn't it? I don't know if that was the first instance of it, but after the first time I noticed it. Was it broke it beyond repair and refunded it? Well, update 8, which is somewhere down the line soon, they're changing the engine. It's going to be on Unreal Engine, I want to say 5.1, and it's supposed to be a lot more optimized once it switches over for update 8. So it may be the time then to maybe pick up the game again and give it a bash. I'm just looking on the map here as Mr. Smith slowly swims across. It was that the one you were thinking of, the that Doctor Who episode there. Of course, everyone knows what the worst episode of Doctor Who was, and it was the one where the guy gets a blowjob off a paving slab. Have you not seen that episode, Mr. Smith?
No.
I think everyone kind of rates that episode as being the worst. Try to see if I can see you in the distance, slowly swimming over. I think that might be you there.
I can see you.
Now you should have some filters in your inventory, which hopefully will kick in when you get close to here for the radiation. If you put the suit on, that is.
Oh yeah.
Might be a technical issue. Oh yeah, I've got these filters and I've got this suit here in my other hand.
Let me think about it.
There he is, swimming across. Getting irradiated. It's a shame that the rocket can't recharge in the water.
Oh, jumping through the water makes you faster. I didn't think of that.
But this, though, is our newly constructed mini nuclear facility.
Well, this looks safe.
It's fine. I mean, I'm putting all the hazardous waste in a box over there. I think we're a bit short on the water pumps. I think I might have to double up on the water pumps. It's just like just slightly short. But all this junk here is all just to make those little fuel rod things. Was it they're perfectly secure? Yeah, exactly. It's what could possibly go wrong? I mean, I'm going to move it slightly to the left. You know, it'll be great. But up here as well is, apart from the nuclear facility, the original things that we got up here, this is where all the oil is in the game. Or at least all the oil that I've found anyway. There's like several like sites where you can pump it out. That's what we originally came up here for, was just the oil. And I thought, well, we might as well build the nuclear stuff up here because we don't really come up here anymore. What's that there? Was that woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to tell you to learn French? It's okay, you don't need to learn French. If they want the money, they'll sharp speak English. That's what my dad always says. How are you dealing with the radiation build-up in the waste? Well, it seems like the radiation is spreading. I don't know whether or not it might just be maybe it's just something else, but I don't know if the radius gets bigger or anything like that as it gets you know, as it gets like more in it. It'd be nice if you could build like some shielded material so that you could, like, say, run the conveyor belts inside of a shielded tube so the radiation wouldn't get up. That would be good. But there should be a fair bit of it in these stacks here. Long run, I want to, like, just for storage, we'll build like something in the water over there, and we'll just get a train to ferry it across. Just to get it out of the way. On the excess ones I'm building up here as well. I say over here though, that's all the bits for that. We have the train station, which is delivering goods to the nuclear plant, which takes like the most inefficient route as imaginable to get back to base. We have our various oil facilities as well, and all this gets pumped back to base. Is that the sun going down again? There needs to be like a facility where you can like sleep through the nights. But the original idea for today was we were going to rebuild this and make it all tidy, like some of the other factories. But it hasn't gone according to plan. Hashtag blame Mr. Smith.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I was supposed to be here 2 hours ago.
You can't get the staff, man, I tell you. But that's pretty much all that's up here. Deadly radiation and oil. And our freshly constructed people cannon.
Safest things you could ever get.
Yay! We have people cannon number 2, if you like to take the risk, Mr. Smith.
Ooh.
What's that there? I've had a crafty day. It's always nice to hang out with crazy people. I always welcome in there, mate. Cause chaos with the rest of us. Now then, I was about to say, where's Mr. Smith?
I'm coming up now.
Is he coming? You found the tower?
Yeah, I found it.
So
Right,
when you fire through, hold the space bar as you're shooting through the cannon, and then for like a couple of seconds after, just to give yourself a little bit of a height boost, and then drop down. You just want to be using like little bursts to get you to land. You should be able to land on top of the Viennetta. Hopefully. If not, just try and aim for that big tower, because you'll smack into it and you probably won't get hurt.
Geronimo!
He's away. Okay, let's follow. Aiming for the Viennetta.
Ow.
Landing.
I fell down a cliff.
Oh. But you survived, yeah?
No.
Oh, you're dead?
I kinda died.
Oh, when you respawn, as long as... you should have a marker for where your corpse is.
Ah. Well, it's not going to be fun getting to it.
Whereabouts did you die? I can't even see the marker on the map. Oh, you died all the way over there.
Know what I was aiming for.
Are the vehicles? Can we have 2 players in the vehicles? Actually, there should be enough vehicles around here. I'm just trying to figure out ones that have got fuel in them. Has this got fuel in it?
Oh, you're right there.
I'm trying to get this bloody thing out. Right, that vehicle's stuck. I'll have to deal with that later. Yeah, that one there. Can I get inside that with you? No. Alright, you jump in that one. Unless you want the little fast buggy.
I'll take whatever's the safest route.
It's probably that one that you're in. Right, your corpse is over this way. It is indeed a snowman, because I thought after Christmas finished that the... oh, I can't drive over the tracks. That all the Christmas stuff would disappear. But it's still there.
Apparently I just go through them.
Okay, this truck can't get over the railway lines. I bet I can get under it here. Let's see. I think you're right this way, because you'll be able to see the little chest for your coffin on the radar. Oh, I'll just reverse a bit. There he is. How far are we away? Oh, still a little ways to go. We'll be able to have a look at some of these factories as well whilst we're rummaging around. Oh. You didn't die in the void, did you?
I fell down a cliff somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Down there. I died down there.
Oh,
Is that the void?
it might not be recoverable. I'm trying... Is that void? Or is there land down there? Right, what have I got? Have I got...
Oh, hello.
We'll do a bit of this. Actually, no, I might be able to do this. Might be save a bit of time. Oh no, it looks like there's ground down here. You might be able to recover your stuff. Where's your coffin? Is somewhere in this direction. I don't see it. What's that, Craig Davey? Got a head off work. Oh, no worries there, mate. You behave yourself. Don't cause too much trouble at work there. Was that there, Samwise? Your brain is fried. Was it? It's 9 PM here. There. So I can pretend. It's here as well. Yeah, phone in sick. Phone in sick there, Samwise. I can't see the box anywhere.
It was definitely down here somewhere.
Like stuck in a wall or something somewhere, maybe.
It could be. So I think I died on impact. It so it. You know what I mean?
Maybe is it clipped through the wall?
I probably died in the cliff.
I think if you're travelling at that sort of speed, the world might not have fully like rendered in properly.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was thinking.
yeah, so you probably died through the wall. All right.
I was trying to let the fuel refill so I could use the jetpack, and it just wasn't refilling.
You've got to land before it can refill. That's why you're best off doing it in bursts, because once you run out.
I know that now. I thought it refills gradually, but I didn't know it only refills if you're stuck.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you got to be on the ground. I mean, we've got some other bits and bobs like of equipment. In another box, we'll grab some of that. But I've extended the ladder. Actually, no, I think you can get out this way as well. Although say that the vehicles are over here, aren't they? So we'll be able to escape with you. What's that there? She wants to go home. Just head home and I'll make you a stiff drink. Drunken bums on the Sunday night.
I love the ladder.
There's a technical issue there.
I may have fell off the ladder.
But look on the bright side. You're closer to the supply box with the spares. Right, inside of you know in the bit where you have the milestone thing.
Yeah.
There's a chest there with supplies in it. Just grab. There's a partial kit in there. I don't know what it's missing, but there is like a few spares for emergencies in there. The only thing it's missing is fuel. But we'll get fuel from storage. You mean like that, Tiramisu? Yeah, that's just one way to park it. Oh, it'll be fine. I'll leave that over there. It's parked. It's parked up. Oh, so whereabouts are you there? There we go. We'll get you some fuel. There was a jetpack in there, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think I got one.
Actually, can I I've never tried. Can I just throw a stack of fuel? Oh, I can. There we go. Got some fuel for the jetpack. I suppose the only other like real thing that we've got is is a couple of tiny-ish factories, but we have to use this tube to get there. Just keep looking at the power as well. Every time there's a dip there is where the nuclear power stations are stalling. But we'll get that built soon. Or rebuilt. Oh, crikey, there's a question for Samwise. What the hell is Ada thinking? Yeah, I've been teaching Ada some weird stuff. Okay, in the O. Right now, I'd like to be unconscious. So we travel over all the messy factories here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I will tidy it all up eventually. I'll probably just rebuild everything in the desert.
You haven't seen mine yet, so I'm saying nothing.
Next time we're both on it, we'll have to jump in and we'll have to like do a little bit of build up on your world. There we go. If we woke up these, I think wrapping these around this column was an absolute nightmare.
Oh, jeez, I can imagine.
Because they don't fit to the grid, because it's the pillar is a different size. Oh, why have you got a lightning bolt? Oh, right, you got a power thing in your hand. That's why I'm thinking, why can I see this lightning bolt following me up the stairs?
Is that?
This is an example of a nice, tidy factory. Which is how I'd eventually like all of them to be. Actually, is this still thing running efficiently? It's just slightly under efficient. Yeah, just fry it, but it's making so much that it doesn't really matter anyway.
So what's this crazy thing making?
This is making the aluminium sheets.
Okay.
Which is what you use for the level 5 conveyor belts and a few other things. So I need like mass supplies of them to put all the insane amounts of conveyor belts. But materials are fed here from all over the map just to get these free elements into here to make this. But some of the stock from here also goes to 2 other factories as well, because there's a factory next door to this one that oh, is it making batteries? Something like that. I think it's doing something like batteries or something. But I haven't put the roof on those ones. You can kind of like just see through the window. It's more or less a copy of this factory, just with a slight modification on the end point.
Yeah.
But we can jump over. I'm sure there's one of those that are making batteries. I'm sure that's what I'll split some of the supplies off for. So you can get up there without running out of fuel. Or just. I forgot about that. I dropped the roof down a layer, so it made it look like the chimneys were sticking out of the roof here. You get a better view of this, I suppose, from above. So that factory that's encased, this factory is basically an identical copy. Just why is that factory stopped? just on a side note, why is that factory not moving? It should be making things. It's got the materials. Is anything missing right there? That stuff's coming in there. Oh, I wonder if is this tank maybe full? No, this tank's empty. Does that mean we're not producing batteries? What was this factory making on this side? What was I making here? Was I making the cases? Yeah, aluminum casings is what's made in this factory. Why are they static? Right, let's just investigate this factory. So that means the battery factory... Is it output the batteries yet? No, that's making the sulfur. Let's idle on the batteries. Where's the output on this factory? Okay, what are we missing? Is there water? Yep, there's water. So which machine is locked up? Right, that's got full of that, so that's okay. Right, that's got a full output in that. They're locked up.
Did it just fill, or is it just stop?
Yeah, I was wondering if something is... Follow the line back to base and see. Maybe something got severed. Right, well the sheet's going into the... Actually, the battery factory shares a sulfur... No, it shares the... Is it the ammonia line or something like that? So that's probably because it's not... That factory's not producing the casing, so that's not going to produce those. Right, casing's coming down to here. Alright, there's a backlog of casings over here. Does this line go to that factory making the thingammy what's it? Right, this factory's stalled. Okay, where do those casings go? Right, those casings are on that line there, which goes over to there. Okay, what's wrong with this machine? Right, this machine has everything on production paused. You tell me that those 3 factories are completely locked up because that one was turned off. That one machine was turned off. It halted production across half the bloody map.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hashtag blame Chrissy.
Yeah, this one's moving again.
Is that are you still at the factory where the sheets are? Yeah. Is that starting to jiggle now? Oh, it's going to have like a ton of excess to build up because these lines here. Oh, hang on, is the copper the rubber line here wedged? Be honest, I could probably just flush all this because we produce that much rubber anyway. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of the whole lot. Right, that should free up the rubber lines. Okay, now this factory should spool back up. Right, what is this thing short? This is short motors. But it couldn't get motors because they were stuck on the rubber conveyor belt. Here come the motors. There's bloody tons of them. There you go. Cooling systems are now being produced.
So
And turbo motors.
This must have taken you so long.
It has taken 366 hours.
Oh, jeez. So I've got a bit to catch up on then, haven't I?
To be fair, you could probably get that in a fraction of the time because we kind of like mess about and get distracted by things, and I go off like learning different things. I've got the game open whilst I've got the spreadsheet open and I'm calculating all the resources needed. Yeah, if you follow that line down though, where those cases are going, you'll be able to see the factory that was buggered up. It's a tidy factory as well. It just doesn't have a roof on it yet. Let's try to see whereabouts are you on the radar. You must be above me.
Yeah, I think but I'm right above you. Because you're moving about every time I move the pan the camera.
Gee, how's this doing for the pumping? Ah, it's got plenty. Where does this line go? Oh yeah, the gas lines. Yeah. I'm gonna have to I think probably have to go over every inch of every factory again and recalculate them all. Oh, autosave. Once you get the faster conveyor belts in yours as well, they're good for good as well for getting around, because if you slide on them and then do a little jump, you can launch yourself off them with the jetpack.
Yeah, you can do the same similar thing in like Factorial. You can run along the belts.
I think if I watched you play that one, I try to remember which one of the factory ones it was.
I think you have.
Yeah.
It was either that or Automation Empire, which may have been.
Oh, I can't remember.
I think
Definitely one or the other.
yeah, I've played them both, and you've probably saw both. So
Aye, whilst I'm winding you up, making you do mangoes or anything.
that's the annoying thing. When people ask me to do it, I do it.
Oh, there he is.
I'm not going to turn down a free mango.
Happy on your Christmas cards this year, is it? Oh, that's an idea. Should maybe check the oil facility as well. And there's lovely, nice, tidy coal generators. We spent hours on stream carefully building and choosing the exact angle of every pipe to make it all all neat and tidy.
Yeah, it looks quite nice, that, isn't it? Oh, so they need water. Okay. I'll need to remember that.
Of a coal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to put water in. We've got piping down from the top here, four channels because of the amount of coal generators that we've got here. The best coal source that's closest to here is south along this cliff edge. It's it's got the highest yield in the region that's close by anyway. I think I've run that conveyor belt. Yeah, I ran that conveyor belt kind of down the side, just slightly out of sight. It's well, basically way down there. But that was another autosave there. Lag spike.
So that's quite far down there.
Yeah, you kind of roughly see where it's going, on top of this crate here. Because it kind of goes down there past the copper factory.
Oh yeah.
But it's just a little ways down there. That's your best source for it, and then just dragging it all up to where to get it up here. Have you found any of the brain slugs yet?
I found something. I can't remember what it was, but I found something.
There's 3 glowing brain slug things, three colors rather. Once you sacrifice one of each color to the research station, and then you can turn them into these little what are they called? I think this place has got one. No, it hasn't. The little things on top there, you see how you get the green or the red for the power being on or off?
Yeah.
Or yellow for idle. If it's white, then it has one of those brain slugs in it. You can put 3 in it. I hear the copper things have them.
Up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it ups the... what are they called? Power shards, that's the name of them.
Yeah.
But so you can it helps you make like more compact factories because you don't have to like have you get away with like maybe having one thing feeding into another rather than like 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched someone play this years ago before it. I think it was when it was Epic only, when they done that. So I remember bits of it. It's obviously been a long time and I've had loads of updates.
I'm looking forward to see what the new update's gonna, because it's supposed to make like the vehicles are supposed to be a lot more sort of like real. The physics isn't gone like crazy in them. Really, I need to sort of like sit down in this world and like choose where things like roads and stuff are going to be. Because at the minute it's like one factory's built on top of another, whilst it's sort of like half clipped through another factory. It's a mess.
Oh yeah, I'm right in the middle of it. I'm just admiring this lovely little junction here.
All this to make circuit boards.
Just look at how glorious this looks. It's wondrous. Belts going through belts, going through machines.
Yeah, it's fine.
It works. That's the main thing.
The oil facility is nice and tidy, though.
Yes.
Actually, both oil facilities are quite tidy, even though one of them's turned off. If you go underneath the coal generator, you'll see the back there. There's a tube. Oh yeah, I've run out of fuel. There we go. Now this tube's a bit different than the other ones as well, because it's too close to the oil pipes, so your camera clips inside of the oil pipes.
I remember when you done that. You could just see the oil.
Now we shouldn't have enough momentum to skip the pipes at the interchange. We're getting close. Oh, here we go. I think we're almost there. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Watching down the tube, waiting for you to shoot out of it.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
This is why people cannons are so much more efficient.
Of course.
There he is. So, to the north is the rebuilt oil facility, but the original oil facility is through this pipe.
I love the way you just disappear through the thing. It's so good.
Just walk backward and get vacuumed through. There we go. We've got another one here.
Okay.
This entire factory is all turned off because I'm waiting for them to remove the island.
Oh yeah, you said they were removing.
Yeah. I don't understand why. You can only walk on half this island as well without dying, because it's up against the world border. For the sake of expanding it a few extra foot. But this factory though has an on-off switch.
Okay.
Each like cluster of factories like to put like a big on-off switch, so you can turn on the production. Actually, will it still work? Is enough of it still connected? It sounds like something's spooling up.
Yeah.
There might not be any oil left down here because I think I put some pumps in to pump all the storage tanks away.
Yeah, they're making something.
Hear the thuds from the different machines.
They're making, what's that? Plastic empty canisters.
Yes, there's plastic, there's canisters, there's funny little blue things, there's fabric, there's pink buckets of fuel, rubber, something else. I can't remember what else. There's something else made here. Let's turn that off. Mr. Smith feeding the River the Raccoon.
When you were doing the model thing, it was hungry like 5 times in a row. I was like, how can you be hungry? I just fed you. I think I used like 3,000 points feeding them.
That thing though, ever since that last update, that like a thing, it spams so much.
Oh, I see you over there running about.
Everything here gets destroyed when it's on. It goes into here. I must have disconnected it all from the main bit. Oh, that's an idea. Down here as well, there's the diesel generators. Some of them look like they've started running. That little burst of energy must have turned a few of these back on, because it must have, that was the other thing that it makes. What makes diesel here as well. But I moved those generators over to the other side as well. We have so much more. If you click on like one of the power pylons, I assume these ones are connected to that bit of the grid.
Yeah, it's saying no power, but it's showing the power consumption.
Yeah. Took me ages to realise as well, the pylons, you can click on the pylons as well and get the same graph. Oops. What have I pressed?
It's like you turned them on there.
It's going up and down like a yo-yo. Probably because there wasn't enough fuel stored up in that brief burst. Go up there.
Right, give me that cup.
Oh, my cup! Run away!
You know why I came here?
You should actually, if we go back to base, you'll be able to get your own cup out of the machine.
Oh.
I have to go back to the hub because that's where the tickets are. If we jump back along the pipe here. Actually, no. We've got enough fuel. We can get back to base this way. The fun way. Recharge the rocket. Oh, I hope I've got enough momentum there. I might not have enough momentum to make it to the other side. Oh, there we go. Just made it to the Viennetta. I'll hop into the side and get... I'll jump into the hub, I'll get a ticket. And you'd be able to get your own gravity-defying cup. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I got plenty. I think it's only like one ticket that's needed. If we jump back to the bit where you spawn in, there's one of those shopping stations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the gift shop, as I remember Royalty called it. Are you still in the pipes?
Yeah, I'm coming around.
I wonder if these things still produce Christmas presents. No. Sorry, if they do, like, can I like stockpile them for next year? Check on the map. Oh yeah, you're just underneath the fuel generator there. I'm assuming I can drop this on the floor. There it is. One coupon for one cup. It's somewhere on the floor around here. There it is.
Yay.
Yep. And then you go over to this box here. And you want the equipment tab. I think it's only one. I think it's only one thing.
Purchase.
They just need to jump into your inventory then and put it in one of the hand slots. I think they originally put the cup in so that people could take screenshots without the tool being stuck in the middle of the screen.
Ah, there you go. The shopping cart.
Oh yeah, you got to go to the shopping cart, that's right. Has he got his cup?
Where's my cup?
Wait to see, I don't know, can we like see each other's cups when we've got them in our hands?
I can see yours. Where'd they go? Ah, purchase these, got you. I ain't going.
Forget to check out.
Yeah. Yay, cup.
Yay! Once we complete appeasing the mighty space elevator, we get a golden one. Just have a look there. Yeah, I can crouch. Just trying to have a close look at the cup there. See the little smiley face guy on the back of it. The workplace accident icon. But you finally got your cup, Mr. Smith.
I don't need to follow you anymore. See ya.
Yep, that's it. Run away. And I think that, though, in any case, I think that is where I'm probably going to wrap up the stream for today as well. And this is almost bloody 1 o'clock. That easy, guys. Such a bad influence on us.
Well, technically it would only be 11:45 because we went forward an hour.
No, we're in a different dimension now, aren't we? We're in the parallel universe. Right, I'm going to press this button, followed by that button. Then I'm going to press this other button. And we're going to see... Which, oh, that's right. It went over there, didn't it? Let's see... Who have we got that we can go and harass tonight? Let's see... Easy guy trying to claim he's not a bad influence.
Come on, easy. You know,
who should we go and see? Who was this fella here? He's streaming farming sim. You guys like that farming sim, don't you?
When my nephew...
I can't remember who he is. But we'll jump over and say hello anyway.
He's on the couch now.
So thank you all for coming in tonight there. JD, thank you for the 25-month subscription. And Easy Guy, once again, thank you so much for the raid as well there. Tomorrow we are starting a brand new save on Sons of the Forest because we had technical issues last time. I'm not saying, but Frodo forgot to tell us to save.
$1,400 up here.
Wednesday's farming sim. Tuesday... Oh, actually, what are we doing on Tuesday?
66.
Oh, yeah, we're playing the Bridge Constructor Portal game on a new game for us on Tuesday. The final episode of The Good Life on Thursday. Friday, the final episode of Red Dead Redemption. Hogwarts on Saturday, and the last campfire on Sunday night. But once again, thank you all for watching and coming along. And thank you to my special guest star, very, very late this evening, the Mr. Smith.
Mango.
Indeed. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And if I find the right button, I'll see you all next time.
I didn't know for sure.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.
See